You've got style, tons of style, and style matters. But it's not always the style of our attire, the style of our glasses, the style of our hair. That's all nice, but that's not what matters at work all the time. It's the style of our communication, the style of our leadership, the style of management. Sometimes it's the style of our conflicts, the way in which we resolve conflicts or choose to deal with them. That's what matters most. Or our learning styles, the way in which we learn. Because something might be presented to us to help us learn in a book form, but that's not how we learn, and we're never going to open up the book. We need to be shown how to do something, or we need people to step aside and let us just try it out. And so our learning style matters. Sometimes it's our thinking style that matters most, because some of us are creative thinkers, spontaneous thinkers, generative thinkers, and we need creative opportunities to just brainstorm things, test things out, try things out, because that's how we put things together. But other people are linear thinkers, logical thinkers, analytic thinkers. And they need data to back everything up, and they need everything in an order. Some people are strategic thinkers or tactical thinkers, and they need connecting the dots and movements, and they need a vision and a goal, and they need a plan of action. Some people are reactive thinkers, and they just go with their emotional reactions. And all of those styles matter because they impact everyone at work. They impact project teams, they impact meetings, they impact conversations. So all of our styles matter, not just our glasses or our attire, our hairstyles. Some of the styles that matter most, that impact meetings, that impact our relationships and trust, even impact how people take in the information that we receive and our intentions behind the information, are our communication styles. And there are 4 primary communication styles. One is expressive, one is analytic, one is the driver style, and the last is the amiable style. Do you know which one you are? All of us have all 4 styles in us. In fact, all of us have all styles in every category in us. We all have all thinking styles, all conflict styles, all learning styles, all leadership styles. But we tend to default to 1 or 2 styles in each one of those categories because we've been acculturated, conditioned, either through how we were raised or what jobs we're in or what we're comfortable doing or how we're comfortable thinking. We've been conditioning ourselves or been conditioned by something else to default into certain styles. All of us have all of them in us. Do you know which ones are your communication styles? Are you an expressive thinker? One that engages in an expressive communicator, one that engages in global communication, wants big pictures put out there, wants to express every thought, wants to give examples, wants to give explanations for everything, wants to hear the visions and express the visions for everything, gets excited and uses emotion to express things. It's very powerful in meetings. It galvanizes people. It's necessary. But it can also be overkill at times. Are you an analytic communicator? One who is very studious, very calm, very discerning in your communication, wants facts and figures and data to back everything up. Very careful in your communication. Also wants other people to be careful in their communication, not out of fear, not out of trepidation, but because clarity matters, consistency matters. Cautious, conservative communication, meaning careful communication, matters so that things are defined and you can always put things in order. In a meeting, on an agenda, you can backtrack and say, is this what you meant? Are you an analytic communicator? Are you a driver, someone who puts bottom lines up front, wants bullet pointed conversations, puts time and tasks ahead of actual processing of feelings and processing of information? They're like, okay, I get it, let's move on. Because you're driving to a point, driving to the end of a conversation, driving to a conclusion that is really a wonderful style. It's assertive. It is blunt. It is bottom line up front. Except that it can also come across as aggressive and miss some of the things that should be processed, some other points of view, some other key information, some feelings that might cause resistance down the road. Are you an amiable communicator? Someone who really leads with feelings, leads with other-centeredness. How are you doing? I want to hear about you. Let's check in with everyone. Hey, is this a value-based discussion? Are we thinking about team here? Are we thinking about integrity? What about accountability for all? Hey, did we check in with someone else here and get other people's points of view? That's an amiable communicator, very process-oriented, very feelings-oriented, very value-oriented, and value-infused in every conversation. That's an incredibly important kind of style, except that can also take a lot of time, also cross some boundaries that some people don't want crossed with getting into people's personal issues, personal feelings. And so what style are you? Two styles are you? Theoretically, we should be all four, depending on the situation. So I hope this gives you some insight. The key to styles at work, in the class that Power Skills offers, 3-day class that Power Skills offers, or truncated into 2 days if you choose different styles, or even the coaching and advising that we can offer, is to first identify not just your styles, but the styles of other people. But more importantly than that, being able to modulate your styles, change them at will, and then determining which styles are most important for what kind of meetings and what kinds of goals. That's real style management. So I hope that this has helped you. Thanks so much. I hope you join us for any other insights. Click on any other buttons for kinds of services. My name is Rob Shout, and I hope this has been of service to you.